Hi everyone, Mandy Friend here in Rochester, New York. Want to talk to you a little bit today about closing dates. A standard real estate transaction takes about 60 days to close. Of course, there's some instances where if you're using cash, you don't need to go through a bank and you can close in 15 days. Sometimes you can do a 45-day close or even a 70-day close, but the typical closing takes about 60 days. So I wrote an offer this morning. It is July 27th. We set a target closing date for September 27th. Key word is it's a target date. It's an on or about date, so that is not set in stone. So I always tell people, don't go scheduling your moving vans, don't tell all your friends to take off work to help move, because you do not know that you're not guaranteed for that to be your closing date. So make sure that as you're progressing through your transaction, you're staying in touch with your loan officer, with your realtor, and with your attorneys to say, how are we progressing towards the closing date? It could happen 2 days before, could happen 2 days after, it could happen right on the time that you want, but to avoid any sort of stress as you're coming towards that closing date, manage your expectations to realize that it might not happen. So once the attorney calls you and says schedule closing date, then you're good to go, but till then, hold off and understand it might take a little bit longer. That's all for today. My name is Mandy Friend in Rochester. If you have any comments, questions, or anything you'd like me to speak to in future blogs, you can email me at mfriend@nothnagel.com. Thanks so much for listening.